The milk I'm making today is a pecan nut milk. Let me grab the ingredients. Okay, simple. 2 ingredients. Pecans, I've soaked them overnight so they're ready to go. Discard the water. Don't use the same water that you use for soaking. After you're soaking, discard that water and then get some fresh water to go in. Now, I'm gonna use this pecan nut milk in the next recipe, so that is why I'm using pecan today. You might think I've never had pecan nut milk before, right? But pecans, they have one of the highest sources of vitamin B6. And vitamin B6 is fantastic for a healthy nervous system. Also helps to repair damaged cells. So if you've got any injury or any area that you might want to get some extra pecans into your diet. So let's make a pecan nut milk, shall we? With all nut milks in a Cuvings cold press juicer, pretty much make them the same way. A handful of nuts, some water, a handful of nuts, some water. You might want to put a little bit of sweetener in there, so I'd put some dates in. Or you could put some maple syrup in at the end, mix it into the milk, but I'm not using any sweetener today because I'm using this milk in the next recipe. So let's just make the nut milk. So there we go, nice handful of nuts into the juicer. Now I'm keeping the cap closed on this one. A little bit of water. Look how quick you can see the nut meal coming out as it's squeezing and pressing. Now you could keep that nut meal, use it in a recipe to make some cookies or bake with it. If you're using almond meal, that's what would be coming out of the juicer. More water. And the last handful there of nuts. How simple and easy it is to make a nutritious nut milk in a Cuvings cold press juicer. I've got the cap fully closed there, it's blending all the ingredients in. And that's it, that's how simple it is to make nut milk in a cold press juicer. I don't need to strain it. I don't need to run it through a nut bag and squeeze out all the juice because the strainer that's in the juicer has already strained it for us. So it is good to go straight like that. Let's see, we'll pour it into the Okay, let's have a try of pecan nut milk, shall we? It's like pecans. Now you can do whatever ratio you like. If you want it more nutty, if you want it more creamier, then use a few more nuts and a bit less water. I like about a 2-to-1 ratio, so 1 cup of nuts to 2 cups of water.